Okay, to start out, we have this problem. H of A equals 4 minus 6, absolute value of 7 minus 5A. And we have to find H of A equals negative 68. So first you want to make the equation equal 68, leaving the variable, so you're going to solve it like an algebraic equation. And you're just going to use properties of equality to isolate the variables, and you want to get the absolute value alone. Okay, so after you have the absolute value isolated, you want to take away your absolute value signs, and you're going to make your equation equal a negative and a positive answer, because absolute value is the distance from the number line, so it could also be negative 12 or 12. Okay, so once you get there, you want to solve it like a normal equation. So we took away the 7 from each of the possible answers and then solved it by dividing it by 5 to isolate A. Alright, so A equals -1 or -19 over 5. And remember to put this in function notation. We're going to cut to a screen of us doing that because we forgot to do it here. Okay, so now we have our next problem, and we're going to do a little bit of the opposite of the thing we just did. So we have g of n equals 6 times the square root of 8n plus 2 times the square root of 5n, and we have to find g of 5. So basically n equals 5, so we're going to plug 5 into all the n places. And then we just solve it like a normal equation. So after you solved it, don't forget to put your final answer in function notation. So that will be g of 5 equals 12 to the square root of 10 plus 10. Yay! Alright, next we're gonna be putting these x and y points into function notation. So pretty much the y coordinate equals what f of x is, and the x coordinate equals what x is. So we have f of 6 equals -2. And for the next one, we have f of 0 equals -9. Pretty simple. Woo! I mean, like 2.1 functions, they're like really hard because like I want to focus on Ryan, you know, because like you won't believe this, like we went out to dinner last night and then he kept talking about 2.1 functions. I was like, Ryan, I don't want to hear about 2.1 functions.